Hi guys, Real Neo here, DejaB, victory over Decepticons. And today we are working on our strut tower rust. This side here has been repaired many years ago and it's only a little bit coming back and ain't no thing. Over here though, we're very bad. Not you fancy. We're very bad. As you can see, we can see all the way through there and that's not good. Okay, so what we want to do is at least try to stop as much rust as we can today before obviously it might rain again. So that's the plan. So let's get to it. And what I'm using is this rust fix. This stuff here just basically creates a water barrier and slows things down. Like I said, this is by all means not an end fix. Ain't no rotisserie fix in here. But that's how we're gonna do it. So hang in there, let's do it. Spray in between the wind gusts. See there with the old reservoir bottle, just anywhere you drill. That's why I've been hesitant to drill this thing. I'm gonna probably Velcro attach it. So you get a first coat on there and let that soak in. And don't breathe any of that stuff. Ugh. But that's how it does it. And we'll come back in about 15 minutes and do another coat. Oh, look who's awake. Fancy, fancy. You awake? Huh? Alright. So this is what it looks like after about 20 minutes and a couple of layers. So you want to get it there where it's getting there good and soaking in. And just keep doing that. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. So alright, so there's after about 10 minutes. Keep letting that dry. And then we're going to fill it with steel sticks from DejaB Weld. And also wanted to point out that when you find other components that have rust, go ahead and take care of those too. You want to get everything rust. Everything. It's made in Japan. Everything you see that's rust, go ahead and try to take care of that. So that's what I'm going to do today. Probably going to clean this puppy off too and maybe paint it. So alright, so here, while I'm under here, this is my fire suppression system, my Cantuckee Fire Suppression System. So basically you fill this up with water because this is your your squirter. It's got like a gallon down there or more hidden away. But all you have to do is disconnect on the top there and you have your own little fire suppression system. All you gotta do is hit the squirters and hold them on and it'll help, it'll help. And you can just aim it wherever you want. As you can see, it's very easy to aim. But somebody jumped on my hood a couple of years ago and broke all the little sensors and stuff. Plus they used the little lit up blue ones from the previous owner. So we'll take care of that as time goes by. Right now we're fixing all these little rust spots. There's our trunk, our lift thingy, and cleaning. And while we're waiting for that to dry, so good times, victory over Decepticons. So see, you've got the one pin that I showed you, and I pulled down the other pin. So these are both cool. I have them aiming them both at the engine when I go ahead and snap these things on. But I wanted to show you how cool it really is. And this is Cantuckee Fire Suppression System as it gets. And we're still waiting for our water here. We'll be filling this up as soon as we get all that water filtered. And that's how you do it. And we'll put a little bit of vinegar in there too as the final mix. So that's how you do it. Ghetto fire extinguishing system or Cantuckee system. Victory over Decepticons. Alright. Let's fill up our Cantuckee Fire Suppression System. Alright, you can tell by the sound it's close to filled up. So it's when you take your cheap vinegar, get through the child-proof cap, put the thing in your pocket so the chickens don't eat it. And you want to top it off with some vinegar. That way you keep the system, you know, good and strong until you can get to the point where you're going to be fixing this and sending it back to your windshield wiper washers, which I will be doing in the near future. So that should hold it for a while. And as you can see, Fancy still ain't moving, but we got it filled up there. And there's your low budget fire suppression system. Phase 1, onion security. So you just flip that wiper thing, man, if you start seeing smoke coming out of your hood. Save your engine. One love, victory over Decepticons. Of course the wind won't stop. Fancy hasn't moved. Now we're moving on over here. We're going to get this strut tower back to being white. So, because this side here doesn't need any more JB weld. So let's get that done. See how she looks. Alright, well, there's the first skin coat, and I like to use paint that's laying around always to you know, get rid of it. I mean, it's just a project, it's just a toy. But this was some very high white primer that I had laying around. So I like to use high heat paint under the hood as much as possible. Doesn't always hold the paint on there, but so there's the first one. You let that dry up for a while, and like I said, we'll get this tower going. Alright. Alrighty then, while we let this dry and set over there, we can go over here and do our JB weld. Now JB weld, recommend shaping it with your fingers, and I have no problem with that, but I sure as heck I'm not touching that, so it's rubber glove time. But we're going to squeeze out a patch here and get it to fill in there. In 3 to 5 minutes it'll be a permanent bond, but I'll push from both sides, and that's what we're about ready to do now. Alright, got that all installed. You just gotta let that set. Now you can put a little bit over there to just basically, you know, like I said, you just want to, this is not a permanent fix, this is just a temporary fix, but this is what you want to do. You want to stop rust, stop rust, stop rust. Yep, that's what he said. Alright, well the wind is just not letting up, so about to move to the white anyway, because that's what we're going to do. But we've got everything gray primered, everything we want covered. And you just use WD-40. Got a can there from the trunk. Oh yeah, I had to zoom in on that because it's probably got that nature living creature camouflage. But you just use that on parts that you get paint on, that you didn't want to get paint on. But about to switch to white. Here we go. Victory over Decepticons. Alright, got the first couple of coats on there. Gonna let that dry for about a half an hour. Come back out here and attack it some more. Alright, and just doing the finishing touches up here because I don't want to drill back through here, and I don't feel like making a bracket to connect these. I'm just using some super strong military rope. Tie that together like that. Because again, this thing's been on here for over a year, and it ain't like it bounces around or moves. But just to be safe, let's go ahead and tie this lady up. Alright, so there you go. And that should keep the little guy in place. And that's pretty much how she's looking right now. Next stop will be a Monte Carlo bar to tie these strut towers together. As you can see, the nasty JB welds there to water out the concrete. And slowly but surely, we're cleaning the baby up, getting her going. So thank you very much, and for today, victory over Decepticons. As you can see, got some big old bulls, big bulls. Alright, well, let's wrap this one up. This is just another day in the life of tuning the old 240. Yeah, already driven her about a couple of miles. Everything's back together and working. But you have to admit, that looks a lot better than before. That's right. You like it, Rex? You like it, Rex? Yep. That'd be a big yes. So, there you go. Victory over Decepticons. Hope everybody's having a good time. Tomorrow is another day. 240 life.